a really important sign, okay, that you need to pay attention to in the chat when you're meeting someone, when you're connecting, okay? Listen and pay attention to the jokes, okay, to the jokes that they make. I'm telling you something. So many times we just dismiss things and sweep things under the rug. And there's like so many things. But today's episode is all about, a sense of humor, which I'm all about a sense of humor. That's awesome. I love a good sense of humor, even a dark sense of humor. But we are talking about how jokes that are sexually charged can be very telling. Okay? So many women in this community keep telling me, oh my gosh, all guys want is sex. No one's looking for a lasting relationship. So pay attention to something when you are in the chat with them. What are they talking about? If they're leaning towards things that are about sex, what you're wearing, what you look like, asking all things that are really about the physical, they're telling you what they're really concerned with. Okay. I feel like they tell you who they are. They tell you what they're into. And sometimes you just don't want to listen. You kind of hold on to like those few good things. You're like, yeah, but it's okay. He keeps talking about this, and that, which is really all about sex, right? But it's okay. He talks about these other good things. And I really want you to pay attention and say, wait a second. Call him on it. Like, say something. Be like, hey, why do you keep mentioning these things? Or why do you keep saying this and this and that? Oh, it's just a joke. I'm just like, whatever. Like, it also shows his maturity. And so I feel that if you are wanting a healthy, lasting relationship, you got to get to know someone on a deep level. I'm all about the emotional connection. And if a guy keeps cracking jokes that are really making you feel uncomfortable, they make you feel like, trust that intuition of yours. Trust that feeling that you have, like, wait, I'm uncomfortable with this, or I'm cringing. I'm like, ugh, oh my gosh, I don't like that. I don't like that joke. It's inappropriate. It's bye-bye time. Like, it really is that simple. Like, it doesn't have to be so difficult. It doesn't have to be like, well, but there's so many other good things. No, like, I just want you to trust that if you truly want a healthy relationship, right, where you're connecting on a deep level, if a guy is just talking about sex or joking about sex or talking about, it's just like, if he's saying things to be funny, but it's not funny to you and you're feeling like it's inappropriate, honor your feeling. Trust that feeling of yours and say bye-bye. You don't even have to explain it to him. Like, in all seriousness, so many times we're like, oh my God, but like, that seems kind of harsh. Is it? No, it's not. Like, what I feel is harsh and or crazy is that, we are tolerating, like, oh my God, it's just a joke. Bullshit. There's always truth in jokes. My grandmother used to always say that, abuelita. She always used to say that. And I really feel like she's right. Like, she was right. Because like, a guy who is leaning towards these immature jokes that are very sexually charged, like, are you going to be proud of a guy? That's another thing. Like, if you're going to continue in a relationship with this guy that is always, like, leaning towards these kind of jokes, like, do you even want to have someone like that? Like, number one, he is already telling you that he is wanting sex. That's what he wants. That's what his head is at. But number two, and by the way, nothing wrong with wanting sex. That's perfect. But if a man's intention is to find like their partner, right, they're going to have a level of maturity, emotional maturity. They're going to want to connect with you and know who you are, not just about how to get in your pants. Do you see what I'm saying? So like, I'm not saying, oh my God, no one should want to have sex. It's not about that. But if you are first initially talking with someone and you're in the DMs or texting back and forth, and they are writing things that are making you feel uncomfortable and leading into the sex, don't do it. Like, just like choose. You just make a decision and say, yeah, I don't think we're really on the same page. I think we're looking for different things. Or it was really nice meeting you, but I'm not really feeling the emotional connection. Wishing you all the best. Bye bye. Like, seriously. This advice, okay, I want you to like lean into. Trust that, and sometimes I feel like, I know my advice is gold, but it's so hard sometimes for women to actually take that advice, because when you're in it, your head is kind of thinking, oh, but there's all these other good things. And what if there's no one else out there? Like, oh my God, like, wait a second. What if this is like the best you can get? So this is where, you're in your own way. Like I was in my own way for years, dating guys thinking, oh, like this is like, oh yeah, guys that say these immature jokes that are like really raunchy and inappropriate, and like I have to deal with this. When I was like, wait a second, I don't have to deal with this. Like, wait, there are men out there that don't have to, like, don't speak like this, that are, mature, and wow. I just want you to believe that they exist. I know they exist. Maybe you haven't seen them. You're like, Jackie, where are they? I haven't met them. But maybe it's because you're too busy tolerating stupid ass jokes from these immature men. Okay? So if you want to find something lasting, think about who you're texting. What kind of jokes are they making? Are they making you uncomfortable? Like, are they making you feel like, what the hell? Like, how old is this guy? He's like a freaking man child. That is when you say bye-bye. It really is that simple. I hope that this is resonating with you. I want to hear from you. Let me know. If you don't follow me, you need to follow me at the Jackie Laura, my Instagram. Shoot me a DM. I love communicating. I love chatting with all of you guys in there and just hearing about your experiences. I want to know. And if there's something that you want to talk to me, you want me to have a podcast episode for you, let me know. I'm all about it. I do it all the time. And I'm here for you. And I want to make sure that you are having a light on your path to find your person. Your person exists, okay? And they're not going to be someone that's making shitty ass comments and jokes and making you feel uncomfortable, okay? So as you're putting yourself out there, do not settle for anything less than crazy love, because it has to be crazy love or nothing. Until next time, bye.